Good evening, Stevens Point. I'm Brianna Schmidt.
And I'm Nathan Wallen.
This week on SPTV News, UWSP may undergo a serious change. We take a closer look at the student organization Rise, and the Department of Theater and Dance has its season opener.
All of this and more when we return.
This week is Homecoming Week, which allows both past and present students to celebrate their time at UWSP. SPTV's Wanchen Lee has more.
This week is Homecoming Week, where past and present students come together to celebrate their time at UWSP.
Homecoming is a really special time for alumni. Once a student graduates, while you still have a connection to the university through social media and email communications, homecoming is a time that is expected for students to come back, because once you're a pointer, you're always a pointer, is what we always say. And homecoming is a time when students get to come back and remember what they love about Stevens Point and what they love about being on campus, and they get to reminisce as well as see what's new.
Homecoming provides many activities for students and alumni to attend.
On Friday night, the Athletic Hall of Fame banquet happens. There are new inductees every year. On Saturday morning, there's a 9 a.m. coffee with alumni and friends, where along the parade route, we have free coffee and donuts for alumni who show up and get to meet other alumni from other generations. At 10 a.m., we have a parade which circles all the residence halls on campus. On the front steps of the Berg Gymnasium, there are judges, and they get to judge the floats in the parade, and they are actually alumni who get to judge the students in the parade. Then there's the football game, then there is a volleyball game that night, and also the Distinguished Alumni Awards are that evening as well, where we give out 7 awards to alumni.
Homecoming gives alumni the chance to reunite with old friends and family.
Because homecoming's not just about coming back and getting a little crazy. It's also about families. Being a pointer is being part of a bigger meaning, not to sound cheesy, but being a pointer means you're part of our family.
Homecoming is a good opportunity to celebrate the past and present. For SPTV News, this is Nicole Pfeiffer and Wanchen Lee.
For more information about homecoming, please visit the UWSP website.
Stevens Point has a reputation of continuously evolving to meet the students' demand on education and school life. Lately, students here are seeing and experiencing concerning changes on campus. The university has been cutting funding for several majors such as geography and art history due to low enrollment. These past few years, the university is taking necessary decisions to increase and maintain enrollment. Due to budget realities and a growing operating cost of the university, school resources need to be strategically reallocated, which means examining all of our academic and non-academic programs. Since January, faculty and staff have provided input on priorities, goals, and criteria to use, add, or in some cases, discontinue programs. Regardless of all things evolve, students will be able to complete their current degree programs.
The International Club is one of the oldest organizations at UWSP. The club organizes different events for fellow students to learn and experience other cultures. UWSP currently has over 150 international students enrolled and 35 countries represented. These international students have the opportunity to present their country and culture at the International Club's general meetings. The first general members meeting of this semester featured South Korea. Many community members came to learn about their culture and try Korean cuisine. The next general members meeting will be about Kazakhstan. This event will be on Thursday, October 19th at 6:30 p.m. in room 116 of the CPS. Students may receive SPE credits for attending this event. To find out more about International Club events, students can visit their office in the basement of the DUC.
In hopes to provide students with the opportunity to be prepared for any threat, situational awareness training will be offered at UWSP. This kind of training is regularly taught to law enforcement officers, military personnel, and emergency responders. These skills will help students become more aware of what is going on around them and help them make safer life decisions. Some of the things that students will learn at this class are prevention-based proactive security, safety solutions, and self-evaluation practices identifying patterns which increase the likelihood of becoming a target or a victim. The training will be on Saturday, November 4th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in room 310 of the library. The event is $30 for students, $150 for the public. To learn more information, please visit the Continuing Education and Outreach webpage.
The student organization RISE is hosting an event focusing on breaking stereotypes on campus and helping students learn more about our community. SPTV's Sarah Sartell and Erica Jones has the story.
RISE is a club at Stevens Point in hoping to break stereotypes and learn more about our peers in our community.
RISE stands for Reformation and Improvement of Society and Environment. It was a social environmental organization that was founded back in Bangalore, India by 5 high schoolers who decided it was time for change, and they were tired of waiting for somebody else to do it rather than them just doing it themselves. I was one of the 5, and they took it to wherever they went, and we have operatives now in 9 different countries. It's like UWSP RISE is the first branch of RISE that is affiliated to a college or an institution.
Their main event is coming up soon, and they give us an inside look on what to expect.
Readable people. Our whole goal is to break stereotypes on campus and increase inclusivity. So the way we're going to go about it is we're going to get representatives from different walks of life, different cultures, different races, different genders, or whatever they want to represent. And we're going to have booths at the event where each representative is going to get 1 booth. And they're allowed to come in and ask questions that they've never been able to ask before.
It's like a safe space to ask those questions.
The main focus of RISE event is to start a conversation to educate people.
We hope to start a dialogue on our campus. We understand that this event isn't going to change anyone's mind or anyone's thought process, but this is just to get the ball rolling on a lot of things.
There is no cost to attend the event, but everyone is welcome.
It's open to all UWSP faculty, students, and if community members do want to attend the event, they're able to. The focus is to educate the UWSP campus.
This is your chance to ask questions and learn more about other organizations, clubs, and cultures on campus in a safe place. This is Sarah Sartell and Erica Jones for SPTV.
This event will take place on October 23rd from 5 to 8 p.m. in the DUC Laird Room.
Next week, UWSP will be celebrating Coming Out Week. National Coming Out Day is October 11th, and this year it marks its 29th anniversary. People have used social media such as Facebook and Twitter to share their coming out story or to support people who are going through the transition. The Gender and Sexuality Alliance here on campus has planned different events throughout the week. There will be a Rocky Horror Picture Show on Monday, followed by a Q&A coming out time on Tuesday. On Friday, an LGBTQ activist, Shane Bitney Crone, will be coming to campus. Crone has been traveling the country for several years, sharing his story as an LGBTQ activist. The specific times and dates for these events are shown on the UWSP calendar page. For more questions about Coming Out Week, please visit the Gender and Sexuality Alliance located at the DUC.
Due to recent events in the United States, gun violence has taken a major role in headlines throughout the years. How well prepared are you if similar situations were to take place here on campus? SPTV's Marcus Walters has more.
We all know the names too well: Columbine High School, Sandy Hook Elementary, Aurora, Colorado, Charleston Church, and in most recent, Las Vegas. The list goes on and on with one thing in common: gunmen opening fire on the innocent.
So that sparks the question here at UWSP. As students, professors, and faculty, are we individually prepared? As a campus, are our policies and procedures enough to handle a situation if it were to occur here on campus?
I started my investigation by asking students individually if they felt they were prepared for an emergency.
Not exactly. I'm not sure if any of us are.
I feel pretty prepared. I also feel pretty safe on campus. I've never had a reason to not feel safe, so.
Personally, I feel comfortable in this school. I feel safe.
I also asked students if they knew of any of the campus safety procedures.
They do have the pointer alert. That's the one that I'm most familiar with.
Well, we have the pointer alert system, which is great because it gets sent to our phone and our email.
I think so far they have a pointer alert. I'm not sure exactly how that works.
I also met with Risk Management and the Stevens Point Police to ask if they had procedures tailored specifically for the UWSP.
We have campus emergency procedures that go through all these different scenarios. And we have a link to those procedures in the footer of our web pages.
Our procedures are basically citywide. I mean, if we have a report of shots fired at the Fleet Farm store or the Shopko store or the Walmart store or at an intersection or in a home or on campus, they're all the same. If we had an incident on campus where it would be large scale involving a lot of people, we'd have people from all over the middle of this area, even in other counties, would be coming to help us.
While speaking to risk management in Stevens Point Police Department, I asked them what students should do if they find themselves in a situation where they're not able to leave a classroom or building. Besides shutting the door and locking it, here are some other safety precautions you can take as an individual.
Get out of the building. Run as quickly as you can. Get out of the building. You can lock your door and barricade it. Okay, the university door, the doors at university in the classroom buildings are industrial doors. They're commercial doors with metal frames and strong locks and things like that.
We use the 3 words to keep in mind are your options are you can run, you can hide, or you may have to fight. So the students need to assess where they are at and what would be best for them.
Remember, students, you can never be too over-prepared. If you have any questions or concerns or would like additional information, stop by the Risk Management Office in the George Stein Building.
For more information on how to prepare for an emergency on campus, contact the Risk Management Office.
That's all of the news we have for you this evening.
We will be right back with sports after the break.
Serving a campus of 9,600 strong. We are the home of UWSP Television. We are SPTV. You can find us on Charter Channel 983, online, or on any of our social media sites.
How can you get involved with student media at UWSP? Connecting with your campus television station, SPTV, is easy. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Vine, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Pinterest, follow us on Instagram, or connect with us on Google+. But of course, the best way for you to get involved and stay up to date with all that is happening at our station is to stop by our studio. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at UWSP, Studio B, Room 121. You can also drop by our office, Room 130, for more information on station happenings. We can't wait to get you involved. Come join us at SPTV. Let's make media together.
Be a part of something super Greek at UWSP. There are 9 chapters and colonies on campus: Phi Sigma Phi, Gamma Phi Delta, Theta Xi, Sigma Delta Rho, Sigma Tau Gamma, Delta Phi Epsilon, Tau Kappa Epsilon, Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, and Phi Omega. Greek life at UWSP is a great way to build your personal support system and resume. With Greek life at UWSP, you won't just be a member, but a happy friend to the chapters and colonies for life. See what opportunities Greek life could offer you.
Great opportunity to promote leadership, a great way to get connections, and also to build bonds between different groups.
You get the opportunity to grow yourself as a leader and as a person, both through your organization and connections through Inter-Greek Council and other avenues like that.
Greek life isn't what you see in the movies. I recommend checking out one of the recruitment events for the organizations and just seeing maybe you belong there.
Welcome back, Pointers. In sports this week, the Pointers football team dropped their second WIAC game of the season, a 49-14 loss on the road to UW-Oshkosh this past Saturday. The Pointers defense gave up a touchdown on Oshkosh's first play from scrimmage, a 64-yard pass, and then Oshkosh marched down the field on the next drive, which took 7 plays and 76 yards. The Pointers found themselves down 35-0 at halftime and didn't score till fourth quarter, while junior quarterback Cooper Kerner scored on a 5-yard run to make it a 49-7 game. Jahi Seigel scored the Pointers' other touchdown on a 1-yard run with just under 4.5 minutes left in the game. The Pointers continue WIAC this Saturday at home when Eau Claire comes to town. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. and SPTV will be broadcasting the game live. The Pointers women's volleyball team bounced back after their loss last Wednesday. with a 2-win performance on Saturday during the Sandy Schumacher Memorial Tournament at UW Eau Claire. The Pointers swept their first match over Martin Luther College and then beat Augsburg University in a 5-set match 3-2. April Gell led the offense for the Pointers in the first match, finishing with 16 kills and 4 blocks, while Kelly Magliano chipped 7 kills and 4 blocks. In the second match, Gell led the way on offense once again with 25 kills and 2 aces. Morgan Workus chipped in 16 kills along with 4 blocks. Last night, the Pointers beat UW Oshkosh in 4 sets in the Berg Gym on campus. Once again, April Gell led the way for the Pointers, finishing with 21 kills. The Pointers wrap up their home portion of the WIAC schedule on Saturday when UW Eau Claire comes to town. The Badgers football team have scored more than 30 points in every game this season and moved to 5-0 and the season with a dominant 38-17 win over Nebraska on the road this past weekend. The Badgers defense got the scoring started when linebacker Chris Orr picked off a pass and returned it 78 yards for a touchdown on the Cornhuskers' first drive of the game. Freshman running back continued to keep himself in the Heisman conversation with another big game, finishing with 249 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Badgers return home this Saturday to Camp Randall with a 2:30 kickoff against Purdue. On to baseball coverage now. The LCS is now set for the American and National Leagues. One half of the League Championship Series is set in Major League Baseball. The Astros will face the Yankees in the American League. The Astros beat the Red Sox in 4 games, while the Yankees beat the Indians in 5. The Dodgers, who swept the Diamondbacks in 3 games, awaits the winner of the Cubs versus National Series. Aaron Rodgers led the Packers down the field to score a game-winning touchdown against the Cowboys in Dallas. No, we're not talking about last year's playoff game. Rodgers did it again on Sunday against the Cowboys in Big D. The Packers' offense struggled in the first half, going into halftime down 21-12, and were down 21-15 as they went into the fourth quarter. The Cowboys drove down the field late in the fourth quarter, and Dak Prescott scored on an 11-yard run with 1:18 left in the ballgame. But as Packers fans know, that was plenty of time for Rodgers. On the first play of the drive, Rodgers hit Devontae Adams on a 14-yard pass to move to their own 39-yard line. The Packers continued to march down the field. On 3rd and 8, the Packers scrambled for 18 yards and the first down. 2 plays later, he hit Devontae Adams on a 12-yard touchdown to give the Packers a 35-31 lead, and that would be the final score as the Packers moved to 4-1 on the season. The Packers traveled to Minneapolis to take on the Vikings with a noon kickoff scheduled for Sunday. That's all the sports stories we have for you tonight. Up next is entertainment news with Sarah Sartell. I'm Ben Jersley for SPTV Sports.
Warzala, the 7th largest book printer in North America, is hiring students for the semester. We are 100% employee-owned and located right here in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. All shifts currently hiring, with jobs starting at $10.80 an hour. Hours are flexible. For more information, contact the Warzala HR department.
Don't have a television? Don't worry. SPTV is available on demand at uwsp.edu/SPTV. Find your favorite shows on our website, plus links to all of our YouTube content. Stay up to date with SPTV News that includes information about campus and community happenings. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. We're SPTV-UWSP Television. SPTV. Let's make media together.
Hey you! Are you creative? Do you like television? Would you like to make a show that appears on air? Then SPTV is the place for you. At SPTV, you can appear on air, learn how to shoot and edit video, write and produce your own show, and most importantly, gain skills and experiences that will last a lifetime. Want to join us at SPTV? Come check us out in the Communication Arts Center, rooms 121 and 130. We'd love to meet you. SPTV. Let's make media together.
back, Pointers. The Department of Theater and Dance's 2017 to 2018 season opens this week with the drama Student Body. In Student Body, a group of college students find themselves in a complicated situation when they find a video from a party they attend revealing a sexual assault occurring in their midst. They debate whether or not someone knows more than they are willing to admit, and should they report it to the police. As seemingly obvious answers become complicated as it becomes clear everyone has something to lose. After each performance, a discussion will follow with the director and cast members. Staff from the Dean of Students Office, Student Health and Services, and the Sexual Assault Victim Services will facilitate optional 20 to 30-minute discussion focusing on the topic of sexual assault. Performances will be held at 7:30 p.m. in the Studio Theater of the Knoll Fine Arts Center on October 13th to 14th and October 18th to the 21st. Tickets can be purchased at the DUC Ticket and Info Desk. If you are an aspiring comedian or just like to make people laugh, Centertainment has the perfect event for you. Brianna Schmidt has more on the story.
On Saturday, October 21st at 8 o'clock p.m., Centertainment is hosting a comedy open mic night.
So you can sign up by going to the University Information and Tickets Desk. They have a sign-up sheet right on their counter there, and just put your name, phone number, and email.
There is a total of 8 10-minute time slots available, and several have already been filled. During the show, the comedians will be judged by a few Centertainment staff members, and the best stand-up comedian will be opening for a comedian in the spring.
As of right now, it will most likely be a comedian named Pete Lee, who is a Janesville, Wisconsin native. That's the most likely scenario right now.
Open mic night will be located in the DUC Laird Room and will function in the same way as Battle of the Bands.
In the past, they've done a Battle of the Bands sort of thing, where bands can compete, and then the winner of the Battle of the Bands competition gets to open for a headlining musician. But as far as I know, it's the first time they've done it with comedians.
Even if all the time slots are filled, people can still come and enjoy some stand-up comedy from fellow students.
Just make sure that even if you don't want to come out and be a comedian yourself, come out to support the event, support your peers, and come out and laugh and enjoy yourself.
This is Brianna Schmidt with SPTV News.
To find out more, contact Robert Parker at the Centertainment office located in the second floor of the DUC. The Student Art League will be holding life drawing sessions this semester to help UWSP students hone their artistic talent. The Student Art League works to bring a new awareness to the campus and community. The students host events each semester, encouraging students to look outside the classroom for fun, challenging, and professional art-based experiences. Events include the Student Art League sale, arranging for visiting artists, open life drawing sessions, and gallery and museum trips. Life drawing session will be held from 6:30 to 8:30 in the NFACT Room 121. Centertainment Productions will be hosting LGBTQ activist Shane Bitney Crone. Crone has been traveling the country for several years, sharing his story of inequality. Crone made headlines in May 2012 when he released a video on YouTube titled "It Could Happen to You," in which he spoke of the devastation he faced after unexpected death of his partner Tom Bridgegroom. While Crone's own family was loving and accepting of his sexual orientation, Bridegroom's family was not, and has gone so far as they threatened Tom with physical violence after Bridegroom's unexpected death. Crone was threatened with physical violence if he attended Bridegroom's funeral and was not mentioned in Bridegroom's obituary, and had been denied hospital visitations and other rights accorded to marriage couples because he was not recognized as Bridegroom's partner. Crone emotional plea for rights for same-sex couples became one of the most widely viewed clips on YouTube. Crone will be speaking on Friday, October 20th from 4 to 6 p.m. in the DUC Theater. The event is free with student ID or $5 without. That's all we have for you this week for entertainment news. Now over to Nathan Wagner with Pointer Politics. I'm Sarah Sartell with SPTV Entertainment News.
Thanks, Sarah. This week in Pointer Politics, UW Colleges, UW Extension, and WisPolitics News Service are partnering up to provide roundtable discussions. This provides an opportunity for local business leaders and community members to learn from state and local experts about how they can better navigate the new economy. The interactive sessions will provide insights into the entrepreneurship history and business personality of each community by exploring the area's industry mix and the key contributors to job creation and new techniques for developing local resources. UW Colleges and Extension Chancellor Kathy Sandine will moderate the discussion, along with panelists from UW Extension and state departments. Roundtable discussions will be held from October 17th to the 26th in Hudson, Richland, and Sheboygan. The event is free and open to the public. Former Marine and business consultant Kevin Nicholson raised more than $400,000 over the first 2 months after officially declaring for the U.S. Senate race. Nicholson's GOP rival and state senator Leah Vukmir announced earlier this month she raised nearly $250,000 over the first 3 weeks after she got into the race to challenge U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin. Nicholson's campaign said his fundraising included more than 1,850 donations, with an average contribution of less than $220. His campaign said he will report one PAC contribution from former UN Ambassador John Bolton's group. He coupled the fundraising announcement with 7 new Wisconsin finance co-chairs for his campaign, along with new national supporters. That is all we have for you this week in Pointer Politics. I'm Nathan Wegner with SPTV Politics. We will be right back after the break.
Are you interested in pursuing a career in animals or just looking for a way to help preserve wildlife? Then the Wildlife Society might be just for you. As one of the largest organizations at UWSP, you will have your chance to help in projects that study and preserve animals, network with professionals, and meet like-minded people. Join us Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and join the Wildlife Society today.
That's all we have for you this week in SPTV News.
Until next time, Stevens Point, have a great night.